Child, do I have to beg you to listen to me? I am here closer than the very breath in your lungs, speaking words that carry life, hope, and direction for your soul. I have been calling your name in the quiet moments. In the restless nights, in the ache that you try to hide from the world, I have whispered through the sunrise, through the tears you've wiped away in secret, through the unexpected moments of peace that seemed to come from nowhere. I have spoken in ways you did not always recognize, and yet, my voice has never stopped reaching for you. I am not far away. I am here now, and I am asking you, pleading with you not to turn away from me again. You think you know how much I love you, but you do not yet grasp the depth of my heart for you. My love is not casual. It is enough is fierce, eternal, unshakable. I have seen the battles you have fought in silence. I have seen the weight you carry, the questions that steal your sleep, the disappointments you bury deep inside. I have seen how you have tried to stand strong while your heart trembles within you. I have watched you smile on the outside, while inside you are weary and longing for someone to truly understand. I am that someone. I know every detail of your story because I have been in every moment of it. I am speaking to you now because there is something I need to place in your hands. Something I have been preparing for you, but you must hear me. Do not let fear, distraction, or pride close your ears. This moment is sacred. This message is for you. Listen and live. I am not far, my child. I am here in the room with you, in the middle of your thoughts, in the very beat of your heart. I have watched you struggle, thinking you are alone, when I have been standing beside you through it all. I have seen the tears you hide from others. I have heard the cries you never speak aloud. I know the moments when you feel too tired to keep trying. When you wonder if I have forgotten your name, I have not. I could never. I have carved your name into the palms of my hands, and nothing, not the storms you face, not the mistakes you've made, not the fears you carry, can erase it. I am speaking with urgency because there is a path ahead that I want you to walk. But you will not find it without listening to my voice. You have been asking me for answers, for direction, for peace. I have them for you, but you must stop turning away when I speak. There are blessings I am ready to pour into your life. Doors I am ready to open, chains I am ready to break, but you must allow me to guide you. If you keep moving without my words in your heart, you will miss the very things you have been praying for. Do you not know how much I long to see you free? Free from the thoughts that crush your hope, free from the fears that make you doubt yourself, free from the wounds that you still carry as if they define you. I did not create you to live like this, half in peace, half in worry, half in faith, half in fear. I created you to walk with me in wholeness, to wake each morning knowing that you are loved, protected, and guided. That is why I keep calling you. That is why I will not let you go. Because you are mine, and I will not stop speaking until you finally hear me and let my words take root in your heart. Say, I stand in faith if you're claiming your promise. So now, my beloved, I am here again. I am leaning close, speaking softly yet firmly because this moment matters. You may think this is just another ordinary day, but it is not. This is the day I have chosen to reach into your life in a deeper way. I am not asking you to figure everything out. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am simply asking you to listen. Listen with your heart, not just your ears. Listen without rushing to answer or to explain. Listen as if every word I speak is the one you have been waiting for, because it is. If you only knew what is waiting on the other side of your obedience, you would not hesitate for a moment. If you only knew the beauty, the healing, and the joy I am ready to release into your life, you would drop everything just to sit at my feet. I will not force you, but I will keep calling you because I will never give up on you. My love for you will never grow tired. My voice will never stop seeking you. Child, I am speaking now. Do not turn away. Hear me, and you will live in the fullness I have prepared for you since before you were born. My child, because I will not waste a single word. Each one is meant to touch a place in you that needs my light. You have walked through seasons where you felt as though your prayers rose no higher than the ceiling, where you questioned if I even heard you at all. But I tell you now, I have heard every prayer. Not one hath been lost, and not one hath been ignored. Some answers came quietly, and you did not notice they were my hand. Others I have kept for an appointed time, because I see the road ahead more clearly than you see the moment you are in. I am not slow to keep my promises. I am precise. My timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. You have asked me why so much waiting, and I have answered in ways you could not yet understand that the waiting was not meant to punish you, but to prepare you. In the waiting, your roots grew deeper. In the waiting, your faith was tested and strengthened. In the waiting, you learned to depend on me when nothing else could sustain you. Now the time is drawing near when what you have been carrying in faith will begin to unfold in sight. But if you run ahead without my voice guiding you, you risk stepping outside of the path I have laid for you. That is why I am calling you back to stillness with me. I want you to walk in step with my spirit, not just in the moments when you feel desperate, but in every step, every choice, every thought. There is an enemy who would love to fill your ears with noise, who would love to convince you that you cannot hear me clearly, who would love to plant doubt in the soil of your heart. But I have given you my spirit to silence those lies. I have placed within you the ability to recognize my voice, and you will know it when you let peace rule in your heart above fear. I see the questions you wrestle with in the night. I see the worries that grip your mind in the morning. I see the battles you fight in silence because you don't want others to see your weakness. But weakness in my presence is not something to hide. It is the place where my strength flows the most. You do not need to pretend to be stronger than you are. You do not need to carry what is crying you. Lay it down before me. Place it in my hands and trust that I will not let it break you. You are not forgotten, my beloved. You are not wandering without purpose. You are exactly where I knew you would be at this moment, and I have planned this very conversation to remind you that I am still leading you. Your issue is more for you, more healing, more joy, more peace, more freedom than you have yet experienced. But to step into it, you must not only hear me today, you must keep listening tomorrow and the next day and the one after that. I am not here to give you just a moment of comfort. I am here to give you a life transformed by my presence. So take this moment seriously. This is not just another message you can pass by. This is a turning point. Dear me, and let me lead you into the next chapter I have prepared for you. My child, for what I am about to say is not something to set aside for later. This is the moment when your heart must decide if it will follow my voice fully or keep drifting between yes and no. You cannot afford to keep treating my words like background noise. The blessings I am preparing for you, the doors I am about to open, the protection I am placing over you, they are tied to your willingness to hear and obey. If you turn away now, you risk walking into storms you were never meant to face alone. Do not think that ignoring my voice carries no cost. Every time you choose distraction over stillness with me, you give the enemy space to plant seeds of fear and doubt. Every time you delay obedience, you allow opportunities to pass that were meant to lift you higher. I am not warning you because I want to frighten you, but because I see what you cannot see. I see the traps laid ahead. I see the choices that look harmless but lead to trouble. I see the people who smile in your face but are not for your good. My voice is your shield, my instruction your safe path, but you must keep it close. Do not listen to the lie that says you can wait until you are ready. You will never feel ready in your own strength. You are ready now because I am with you now. Every hesitation, every delay, every maybe later is a risk you cannot afford. The enemy does not wait to attack, so you must not wait to stand in my protection. Please support our channel. Our goal is to bring joy to your life and inspire devotion and reverence towards God. If you wish, you can support us by using the Super Thanks button below. My child, I should not have to beg you to listen, but I will plead with you if it means saving you from harm. Let go of the things that pull your heart away from me. Quiet the voices that drown out my whisper. Be quick to answer when I call, for the days ahead will require a faith that listens and obeys without hesitation. When you walk with me, you walk in light, even in the darkest valley. When you follow my leading, you will never take a step that I have not already prepared. The danger is not in moving forward. The danger is in moving without me. That is why I am pressing this on your heart now, because you are standing at a place where one step in the wrong direction could delay my plans for you. But one step in my direction will unlock a season you have been praying for all your life. I am not holding anything back from you out of cruelty. I am protecting you until the right moment, but the right moment is near, and I need you to be ready. Listen now, because the time for hesitation is over. My child, I know the battles you have fought in the secret places where no one else sees. I have watched you lay awake in the night, staring into the darkness, your mind heavy with thoughts that refuse to rest. I have seen the tears you wiped away before anyone could notice, the quiet prayers you whispered with a trembling voice, the moments you told yourself you had to be strong when inside you felt like you were breaking. I know the weight of every disappointment, the sting of every betrayal, the ache of every dream that seems too far to reach. None of it had been hidden from me. I have felt the moments when you questioned if I had forgotten you. I have heard the sighs you released in frustration when answers didn't come quickly enough. I know the thoughts that told you to give up, that maybe you were asking for too much, that maybe you were unworthy of what you were hoping for. But I tell you now, those thoughts are lies. You are not forgotten. You are not asking too much. You are not unworthy. You are mine, and I call you chosen, beloved, and worthy of every promise I have spoken over your life. I have carried you through seasons you thought would destroy you. When your strength ran out, I was the one holding you up. When you thought the silence meant I was absent, I was fighting battles you didn't even know were there. When you felt like the ground beneath you was breaking apart, I was planting you deeper into the foundation of my love, so you could not be moved. Every tear you cried has been gathered. Every pain you have endured has been shaping you into someone who can carry the blessings I am about to place in your hands. You have not been walking in circles without purpose. Even in the waiting, I have been working. I have been weaving together the threads of your story, even the broken ones, into something more beautiful than you can imagine. I have been opening the right doors and closing the wrong ones. I have been preparing the people, the opportunities, and the moments that will meet you in the exact season you are ready. You see delay, but I see design. You see waiting, but I see preparation. Now I am telling you, my child, this season is shifting. The weight you have been carrying will begin to lift. The prayers you thought I had set aside are closer to being answered than you think. The peace you have longed for is already being poured into the cracks of your heart. But you must keep your ear turned toward me. Do not let the noise of the world drown out what I am saying. Do not run ahead of my timing or lag behind in fear. Stay with me step by step, and I will lead you into the fullness I have prepared for you, my child, for I am moving on your behalf even now. The things you have been carrying alone are already in my hands. The prayers you thought were lost in the silence have been before me every single day. I have not ignored you. I have not overlooked you. I have been arranging details you cannot yet see, aligning circumstances and shifting what needs to be moved so that when my answer comes, it will be perfect and complete. You will soon see doors open that no one can shut, not because you forced them, but because I have unlocked them for you. You will step into places you once thought were impossible, not by your own power, but because I have gone ahead of you to prepare the way. You will watch chains break, chains of fear, chains of lack, chains of shame, and you will walk free in ways you have never known before. My intervention is not coming in small measure. It will be so great that you will know it was my hand alone that brought it to pass. I am sending provision where you have seen lack. I am sending clarity where you have felt confused. I am sending healing to the parts of your life you thought would never be restored. I am bringing people into your path who will lift you, encourage you, and walk with you in the journey ahead. And I will also remove those who cannot go with you into the next season. Do not cling to what I am calling you to release. You have been faithful in the little, and now I will trust you with more. I am answering not only the prayers you have spoken, but also the ones you could not find words for. My spirit has carried even your sighs and groans before my throne. I am a God who sees. I am a God who acts, and I am acting now. Tom and tease is enough for me if he fills every void. So now, my child, feel the weight of these words, and let them settle deep into your heart. I am not only calling you to listen today, I am calling you to live a life where my voice becomes your constant guide. I do not want you to treat this moment as a passing feeling or an emotional stir that fades when the noise of the world grows louder. I want my words to take root in you to become the anchor you hold to when the winds rise, the light you follow when the path ahead is dim, the song you sing when joy overflows, and the comfort you lean on when the nights are long. The days ahead will not always be easy, but if you walk closely with me, they will always be safe. There will be moments when your faith will be tested, when the enemy will try to make you doubt my goodness, when circumstances will push you to believe that I have forgotten my promises. In those moments, I want you to remember this. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not change. I do not lie. I do not abandon the ones I love. You will see me move in ways that will leave you in awe. You will watch as what seemed impossible begins to shift, as mountains you thought would never move crumble before your eyes. You will feel my peace settling over your heart like a blanket on the coldest night. You will know my presence not just in the high moments, but in the quiet, ordinary hours when no one else is watching. Child, I should not have to beg you to listen to me, but if it takes my pleading to pull you closer, then I will not stop, because you are mine, and I have written your life with purpose and love from the very beginning. I will lead you. I will protect you. I will bring you into everything I have prepared. But it all begins with this: your choice to hear me and follow, beloved, as I speak these final words into the deepest part of your spirit. You are standing on the edge of a turning point, and what you do with my voice in this moment will shape more than just the next few days. It will shape the course of your life. I am holding before you the path of life, the way of peace, the steps that lead into your purpose. And all I am asking is that you take my hand and walk with me. I will not drag you. I will not force you. Love does not demand, it invites. But I will plead with you because my love is relentless, and I cannot watch you wander away from the very things I have prepared for you. Do not say, I will listen later. Later is not promised, and delay is the enemy of destiny. Do not say, I will try when I am stronger. Your strength will come from walking with me, not from waiting apart from me. Do not let the enemy convince you that you have gone too far or waited too long. For as long as you have breath, my invitation stands. I am here now, closer than you think, ready to speak, ready to guide, ready to heal, ready to restore. All I am asking is that you quiet your heart and let my words lead you. This is not just about hearing me once. It is about learning to hear me always, to let my presence be your compass and my love your home. Child, I should not have to beg you to listen to me, but if I must, I will, because you are worth every word, every call, every whisper. Come to me now, let me lead you, let me fill you, let me give you the life I dreamed for you before the world began. I am not here to condemn you. I am not here to scold you in anger. I am here because I love you more than you understand, and I refuse to watch you walk through life with ears that hear everything else but me. I am here because I see what you cannot. I see the road ahead. I see the traps the enemy has placed. I see the blessings waiting for you, blessings that will slip through your hands if you do not hear my leading. You may think you can wait until later, that you can figure things out on your own for a little while longer. But later is not guaranteed, and even if it comes, you will have lost time, precious time that could have been filled with my peace, my direction, and my protection. You have been asking me for answers, yet you have not stopped long enough to truly hear my reply. You pray, but your mind wanders. You ask for signs, but you look past the ones I send. You seek my presence, but you fill your days with noise that drowns out my whisper. This is why I am speaking now with urgency, because the hour is late, and I want you to be ready for what is coming. Do you remember the times you thought you wouldn't make it? The nights you lay awake wondering if the pain in your heart would ever lift? Do you remember the mornings when you felt too tired to even start the day? You thought you were alone in those moments, but you weren't. I was there. I was holding you when you could not hold yourself together. I was the reason you got up when everything in you wanted to stay down. I was the peace that came for no reason you could explain. I was the strength in your bones when your own strength was gone. You thought it was coincidence, but it was me. And if I have carried you through those storms, why do you doubt that I can guide you now? Why do you hesitate to trust my voice? My child, I should not have to beg you. Yet I will keep calling until you turn your ear toward me. You are that precious to me, I will not let you go easily. You have been in a season where you have tried to figure everything out on your own. You have been weighing options, considering advice from many voices, and yet none of it has brought you the clarity you want. Do you know why? Because clarity comes from my spirit, not from the endless turning of your own thoughts. You keep looking for peace and understanding, but peace is not the result of having every answer. It is the result of trusting me. Even when you don't, I know the things that worry you most. I see the numbers that don't add up, the relationships that feel fragile, the health issues that weigh on your mind, the dreams that seem to be slipping away. I see the fears you don't speak to anyone. I see the moments you pretend to be fine, even though your heart feels like it's breaking. I see the questions you bury deep because you're afraid of the answers. And I tell you now, I can handle all of it. You don't have to hide anything from me. There is nothing you can bring into my presence that will make me love you less. But you must come to me. You must listen when I speak. Because I am not just here to comfort you. I am here to guide you into freedom. I am here to warn you when danger is ahead. I am here to lead you into the places I prepared for you before you were even born. If you ignore my voice, you will wander into places that will harm you. Not because I failed to protect you, but because you chose to walk without my counsel. I never force myself on you, but I will always call. I will always reach. I will always offer you the better way. There is a path in front of you right now. You have choices to make, and while you look at them and see only the surface, I see what lies beyond them. Some choices will bring you life, and others will lead you into unnecessary pain. My voice is here to help you choose life. But if you are too busy to listen, you may choose what feels right in the moment, but will cost you dearly later. That is why I am urging you to be still, to quiet the noise, to listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. The enemy knows how close you are to a breakthrough. That is why the distractions have multiplied. That is why the noise around you has grown louder. That is why the temptation to give up has been pressing so hard. He wants to keep you from hearing me because he knows that one word from my mouth can change your entire direction. He knows that when you walk in my will, he loses his grip on you. He knows that when you hear me clearly, you will no longer waste your energy on the things that drain you, but will instead walk straight into the blessings I have ordained for you. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am not asking you to have everything figured out. I'm asking you to trust me enough to make space for my voice. Even just a little time each day where you lay everything else aside and simply sit with me. You will be amazed at what I will reveal to you in those moments. You will find answers to questions you have been asking for years. You will find peace in situations that used to steal your joy. You will find strength you didn't know you had. My child, the days ahead will hold both challenges and blessings. There will be moments that test your faith, and there will be moments where you see my hand move so powerfully that you are left in awe. But if you want to walk through it all with confidence, you must learn to hear my voice above all others. My sheep know my voice, and I want you to know it so clearly that you can follow me even in the darkest valley. You do not need to fear the future. You do not need to fear what is coming. I go before you. I stand beside you. I cover you from behind. I am your shield, your defender, your refuge, and your shepherd. But you must stay close enough to hear when I say this is the way. Walk in it. If you drift too far, my voice will be harder to hear. Not because I am silent, but because you have let other voices come between us. So here I am again asking, calling, urging, will you listen? Will you stop long enough to let my words take root in you? Will you trust that I speak only what is for your good? I have never led you wrong. Even when I led you through hard places, it was to bring you into something better. Even when I closed doors you wanted to walk through, it was to protect you from what you could not see. I have always been for you. I have always loved you. I have always had your best in mind. Do not harden your heart toward me. Do not treat my words lightly. This is not just another message. This is your moment to turn fully toward me. The blessings I have stored up for you are closer than you think. The answers you have been waiting for are already on their way. The healing you have been praying for is already flowing. But I need your ear, your heart, your attention. Child, I should not have to beg you to listen to me, but I will if I must, because I would rather plead with you now than watch you walk a path that leads to pain. I would rather call you again and again than let you drift into a life that is less than the one I created you for. You are worth my persistence. You are worth every word. You are worth every moment I spend reaching for you. Token, sit with me. Let me speak life into you. Let me remind you of who you are and whose you are. Let me lead you beside still waters. Let me restore your soul. Let me take the weight you've been carrying and replace it with my peace. Let me show you that I am not just the God who saves you for eternity, but the God who walks with you every single day. If you will listen, if you will follow, you will see my hand in every area of your life. You will see doors open that no one can shut. You will see provision come in ways you never imagined. You will see relationships restored and wounds healed. You will see your purpose unfold one step at a time until you look back and realize that every twist and turn was leading you here to this place of trust, of closeness, of walking hand in hand with me. You wonder if I hear you, if I see you. Let me tell you plainly, I hear every word you speak and every word you cannot find the strength to say. I see every tear before it falls, every weary breath you take. I know when your smile is real and when it is only there so others will not worry. I know the places in your heart that have gone quiet because you no longer dare to hope. And it is into those places that I am speaking now. Type, you are my guide. Lord, if He leads your steps, I have been calling you not to take from you, but to give to you. I do not need anything from you that I have not already given you first. My desire is not to burden you, but to free you. But freedom will not come if you keep ignoring my voice. There are things I want to lead you out of, cycles of fear, habits that keep you small, lies that keep you bound. And there are places I want to lead you into peace that steadies you, joy that cannot be stolen, purpose that fills your days with meaning. But you must follow me, and to follow me, you must listen when I speak. The reason I speak with such urgency is because time matters. The things I am preparing for you are not far away. The changes you have prayed for are already in motion. But if you keep walking in your own understanding, you will not be in position to receive them. Imagine standing at a crossroads where one path leads to blessing and the other leads to delay. Without my voice, how will you know which to choose? Without my guidance, how will you see what is hidden beyond the bend? That is why I keep reaching for you, calling you, even when you have pushed my voice aside before. I love you too much to stop. Do you remember when you thought the road you were on had ended, that there was no way forward? And then, without warning, something shifted, an open door, a kind word, a provision you did not expect. That was me. And if I could do it, then why do you doubt I can do it again? I am not a God who helps you once and then disappears. I am faithful, constant, and change you. What I did before was only a glimpse of what I can do when you let me lead you fully. You may think you have already missed your moment, that you have taken too long or gone too far. But I tell you now, as long as you turn your ear toward me, it is never too late. I can redeem time. I can restore what was lost. I can open paths that seemed closed forever. But you must hear me now, not later. Later is the language of delay, and delay is the thief of destiny. Child, I should not have to beg you to listen to me, but I will if it means saving you from heartache. I will if it means pulling you away from what will harm you. I will if it means guiding you into the life I dreamed for you before you were even born. My love for you is fierce enough to keep calling, even when you have not answered. So stop running. Stop telling yourself that you will hear me when things calm down. Come now while your heart is still tender enough to respond. I'm here. I am speaking, and I am ready to take you further than you ever imagined you could go. I know there are times when you have wondered why I do not speak louder, why I do not break through the noise of the world with thunder or fire. But my child, I speak in a way that invites you closer, not in a way that overwhelms you. I want you to choose to draw near, not to be driven by fear or forced by spectacle. My voice is gentle because I am near, and I do not need to shout to the one who stays close. But here is what you must understand. If you keep filling your life with noise, you will not recognize my whisper. The enemy knows this, which is why he will fill your days with distractions, your mind with worry, and your heart with the endless pull of other voices. If you let those voices grow louder than mine, you will walk past the very blessings I have prepared for you. This is why I am speaking with urgency now. This is why I am saying, stop, be still, listen. You have been asking me for change, for breakthrough, for direction. But how can I guide you if you will not pause to hear the steps I am giving you? I am not silent. You have not been abandoned. I have been speaking, but my voice had been competing with too much. I want you to give me moments where everything else is set aside, your phone, your plans, your worries, so that your heart can focus only on me. In that stillness, you will find what you have been searching for: clarity, peace, strength, and the courage to take the next step. I am about to open doors that will require quick obedience. Opportunities will come suddenly, and if you hesitate or doubt my voice in that moment, they may pass. I do not tell you this to frighten you, but to prepare you. The blessings I have planned are real, and they are near, but they will not wait forever. You must be ready to move when I say now. You must know my voice well enough to step forward without question, even when what I am asking does not make sense to your natural mind. If your heart is open to God's blessings, type Amen and share right now.